Let's begin with some big news that we are getting for you at this point in time. Viewers, 2025 has been quite a turbulent year for the entire aviation sector. Last week, hundreds of flights were grounded for technical reasons, and now it is IndiGo which is facing one of its severest operational breakdowns in recent times. Over 200 flights have been cancelled in just 48 hours. Hundreds are running late, triggering chaotic scenes at major airports across India. Airline has attributed these disruptions to a combination of factors, including technical glitches, shortage of crew, and people eventually are suffering. Thousands are stranded at airports across India. In Ahmedabad, there has been a number of cancellations, for 23 cancellations so far. We have a stranded passenger who's also going to be joining us in just a bit. But the situation is quite bad at major airports across India. And this is because of the flights that are being cancelled, that are being operated by IndiGo specifically. And there are 68 odd flights from Hyderabad only that have been cancelled. A number of factors, of course, are behind what we are witnessing in different parts of the country. Passengers are angry. It is quite understandable because the IndiGo, that's known for its on-time performance, is now making passengers wait for hours. And it's happening almost on a daily basis. This is the third day in a row that we are witnessing flights getting cancelled. We have my colleague Arunil joining us on the phone line for more on this. Arunil, can you tell us how the situation is in Mumbai right now?
Hina, I just filed a ground report from the domestic airport in Mumbai. They have asked us to leave now, the security over there. The situation is extremely dire, I would say, because at the IndiGo counter itself, there was a long queue, more than 50 agitated passengers standing in that queue. And what was unfortunate was there was not a single attendant to speak to those angry flyers as well. What these agitated flyers have been saying, that their flights are cancelled. Many of them have more than 24 hours of delay as well. No proper communication has come in from IndiGo. They have not arranged for hotel accommodation, no food being provided. In fact, the passengers have been forced to fend for themselves. And this is what is the sorry state now. DGCA has taken note of it. Many of these agitated passengers have been saying that they would ask the regulatory body, the DGCA in this case, to intervene and do some checks and balances on these aviation companies. What was more significant to note, Ina, was that on this IndiGo counter, there were 50 agitated passengers, and next to it was SpiceJet, next to it was Akasa Air, and then Air India as well. Not a single passenger who has any kind of a grievance with respect to their operation. The flight duty time limit that has been given by the DGCA, all the airline companies have to adhere to it. Then why only IndiGo is facing these massive issues with respect to
airline in its statement yesterday, Arunil had mentioned that some adjustments have been made to the schedules to control the disruption. Airline had also in a way indicated that within the next 48 hours the situation will start getting stabilized, but we don't really see that happening on this third day today. Thank you for the moment for joining us. Let's cut across to Delhi Airport. My colleague Priyank is speaking with some stranded passengers.
Yeah, it's very stressful though when you're trying to get back home.
Yeah, Hina, certainly there are international passengers who are facing difficulty. I'll once again come back to you. What is the issue which you're facing right now, and where did you come from, and what is the flight status?
So we came from Bhubaneswar. We were meant to get the 7 o'clock flight tonight with a connecting flight at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So now we're here for like 15 hours, not knowing what to do until our next flight.
And when was your flight scheduled? It was scheduled for today? You were
at 7 p.m. But we got told it's probably going to be cancelled. And then the next time we could get to Delhi by IndiGo was the 5th of December. Which meant that we'd miss our connecting flight back to Heathrow.
So you have changed the airline and now you're booked with?
We've had to pay £500 for a new ticket.
That's huge.
Yeah, from India, from Bhubaneswar to here. And now we've got 15 hours waiting.
This year, aviation sector has been hit very badly, and now you are yourself facing this issue. What was the communication which you had with the airline officials? What did they tell you?
We actually got information through a friend whose flight was cancelled out of Bhubaneswar last night, and then he had to cancel onto another aeroplane, another Air India flight, and he's just flying in now. So it was through him that we've learnt the information.
Anything from IndiGo? IndiGo have not told us anything, so we've just been not knowing what's been going on.
So looking at the scenario, you have preferred to cancel it and take an express?
We prefer to book another one to make sure we get our connecting flight.
That's an issue which these passengers have been facing, because the kind of
shocking.
delay
Priyank,
in the
15-hour delay, and now passengers are left with no option but to perhaps look at better flights that are actually taking off on time, and they are being forced to spend more money. This is absolutely shocking, and clearly the aviation ministry must intervene. It is third day in a row. Priyank, interrupting you there, stay on with us. We're also joined on the broadcast by another stranded passenger, Aryansh. Aryansh, good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Can you tell us where exactly you are and how much delay did you have to face?
Okay, hi. So right now I'm at the Ahmedabad airport. So my flight was supposed to fly 6 a.m. in the morning today from Delhi to Goa, which was via Mumbai. But at the last moment, like just 1 hour before the flight, I got a message that my flight has been cancelled. So I reached out to the customer, IndiGo customer care. It took me like 40 minutes to connect to their agent, because they were like, they were like a lot of people who were trying to resolve their issues since a lot of flight has been cancelled. So I got a call with them, and they tried to put me on an alternative flight, which was via Ahmedabad. Eventually, that flight also got delayed, and right now I'm at the Ahmedabad airport, and the flight was supposed to be here at 8 a.m. in the morning, but it's still around 12, and I'm still here waiting for my flight. The recent update that they are giving right now is that the flight which I am supposed to board for the Goa has not landed yet, and so eventually I think I'm going to have my 7 to 8 hours of overall delay to reach at my destination, even after changing multiple flights.
Okay, so you're telling us that you were supposed to fly from Delhi to Goa via Mumbai, and now you are at Ahmedabad airport and you still do not know when you're going to be able to get into a plane to reach your destination. And it's been about 6 odd hours already that you've been, moving from one airport to the other?
Right. So from the time I have landed here, there's no update from the airlines. So they are saying that firstly I got an update that the flight will be at 10:45. Then it got 11:45, 12:45, and now eventually they are saying that it will be at 1. But I don't see that coming. So yeah, that's the thing. And apart from that, I was supposed to travel with five of my friends, but 4 of them couldn't make it because there was no seat available. There was only one seat which was available for Goa, and I had some urgent things to make it. So that's why I got on the plane. But my other 4 friends, they are looking for an alternative options.
Oh my God.
And
we can totally understand, Aryansh, how bad is the situation for passengers. When you were talking to us, I could see behind you a lot of passengers stranded, sitting. Could you also show us a little bit about how is it like at the airport, at Ahmedabad airport? And if you could also, I know it's too much to ask, but if you could just talk to a few of them and tell us how bad the situation is for them too.
Surely. If you can see behind me, there are a lot of people who are waiting, and I think there are 10 to 15 flights of IndiGo which are delayed currently. I'll try to find somebody, but let me see. Hello, is your flight delayed? Would you like to talk about the news right now? No. Okay, so people are actually sighing away to come on a call.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the situation right here. It's pretty messy out here, and no update till now that that when we will be get to board the flight.
Right. Aryansh, thank you for the moment for joining us and explaining to us the situation that you are in right now. We can really hope that, you are able to reach your destination soon. But thank you for the moment for joining us. We'll try and reconnect with you again. Meanwhile, viewers, we would also like to play out this special report that has been sent to us by my colleague Arunil from the airport. Just see how bad the situation is for the passengers at airports today.
Well, this is serious and it has been happening since more than 48 hours now. You can clearly see this is the passenger inconvenience that the passengers who have been traveling by IndiGo Airlines, they have been facing inconvenience since more than 48 hours because of massive delays as well as cancellations related to the IndiGo Airlines. We'll try and speak to, at present I'm reporting from the domestic airport at Mumbai. We'll try and speak to these passengers who are clearly upset about IndiGo's functioning, the style of functioning. आपसे बात करेंगे, कितना दिक्कत हो रहा है आपको, आपसे बात करेंगे।
बहुत दिक्कत हो रहा है। हमारा फ्लाइट आज शाम का था 8 बजे का, उसको बगैर हमें इन्फॉर्म करे, बगैर पूछे हमारा अगले दिन के लिए पोस्टपोन कर दिया। और हमारा होटल में रहने का क्या है, कुछ नहीं है। यहाँ पर अभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं।
और ये सबके साथ हो रहा है, पूरे भारत में ये हो रहा है। कितना गलत लग रहा है इंडिगो की तरफ से आपको क्या लग रहा है? बहुत
लापरवाही है इंडिगो की, ये सरासर नाइंसाफी है।
आपसे बात कर रही है, आपको कितना दिक्कत हो रहा है?
बहुत दिक्कत हो रहा है।
आपका कभी का फ्लाइट था, कितना कौन सा कैंसिल हुआ?
हमारा तो कोलकाता का
कैंसिल हो गया। आपसे बात करेंगे सर, आप डू यू फील यू बीन इनकन्वीनियंस्ड बिकॉज ऑफ इंडिगो?
Yes, because they are not informing properly and they are informing at midnight, which is completely wrong. So we are they are under the carpet. They are doing changes. Now I was thinking 4th of the December I have the flight, but now I'm checking this and they are saying 5th December it is. Now who will do the booking, hotel bookings for us? One day hotel bookings we'll have to do, right? That is
generally the airline has to take the responsibility.
They're not doing anything.
No proper communication.
No proper communication.
They knew what was going to happen with the new rules. They should have been proactive, right? My flight got canceled.